What's going on, guys? You already know who it is. It is your boy, that guy, the Dry Nude here. And in today's video, we're going to be going over my 1 month progress when it comes to me using aim trainers, no BS, just the straight facts, what I've learned, and has it actually improved my aim? Now, I'm no stranger when it comes to aim and FPS shooters. I've been playing Call of Duty for 13 years now, and recently, over the past 4 years, I switched over to mouse and keyboard for Call of Duty. But I would be lying when I say that this is my first time switching to like a mouse and keyboard game. I've grinded CS and have about 5,000 hours in CS across like 3 different accounts, and I'm currently ranked right now Supreme. I was a global and I didn't play for like 3 years, and I'm slowly getting back into it. But we're here about the aim trainer and what I've learned. So when I first started out aim training about a month ago, seriously I should say, every day, practicing for about 15-20 minutes a day before I got into a game, taking about a 10-minute break to give my mind a time to reset, playing Call of Duty. I've learned that when it comes to aim trainers, it's really a different skill set when it comes to like your mouse control, your movement, and everything. And I think that you really do have to put in the time. I didn't start seeing results till around 2 to 3 weeks after. My scores were around, I would say, a 500 in angle shot and aim labs, and I pretty much exclusively been trying to improve at angle shot, because one, it really does help out with my tracking, and it really does help out with my point clicking, and it is something that I struggled at. Okay, when it comes to like static scenarios, I'm really good at. When it comes to tracking, I'm really good at, but I really sucked at like moving targets when it comes to precision and hitting a target, and that really has helped me out in Call of Duty, I would say. And the one thing I would say, my aim hasn't really improved much in like Call of Duty, but I really could see it in games like Counter-Strike and Valorant, where my aim is just almost godlike, I would say. And that's really what's been carrying me through this whole global road to global process. I'm Supreme right now. But I would like to say that if you're interested into getting into aim trainers, don't take it too seriously. Have fun with it, because you're going to get frustrated really fast. You're going to see your scores, and you're going to see it's probably going to be very low, and it's going to take some time. And these guys, what you see on the score, and like all like the people that are like at the top of the leaderboards, it takes a long time to get to that level. These people are playing for like 4 or 5 hours a day, nothing but playing aim labs or coeffects, and that's just a different skill set. And I want to say that aim training alone is not going to get you like in-game knowledge. That's one key thing that I want to say. In-game knowledge is super valuable along with good aim, and it's going to take a long time to acquire that. Me, I have been playing, like I said, Call of Duty for the past like 12-13 years now, and having that knowledge of like how the game works. Sure, each game is slightly different, but the core fundamentals are still there. It's Call of Duty. You run around, you shoot people, right? And just learning the map, learning like the certain flow of like where people are going is something that's invaluable, and that you won't be able to be taught that when you aim train. And that's just one of the things that like I've learned when it comes to like aim training and transitioning that into Call of Duty or whatever FPS shooter you're trying to focus on. Call of Duty has a lot like of tracking and a lot of like flick scenarios, and I want to say that I have become a more practical aimer when it comes to playing, like I said, Call of Duty. And what I mean by that is I'm not trying to hit flicks like behind me. I'm not trying to hit flicks like even off-screen flicks, I like to call them. I like to focus on what's in front of me. And the difference is aim training, you don't really rely on sound cues, but on Call of Duty you're relying on sound cues, your mini map, and basically where enemies are. Like you're relying on a bunch of different things, and it really makes it easier to, okay, I hear footsteps behind me, I'm gonna flick behind me, and you kind of just do that. Another thing that I want to say is when it comes to aim training and when it comes to playing like Call Call of Duty, you want to keep the aim training in the aim training scenario. You don't want to think about aim training when it comes to you playing like in game. It's a different subject. It's a different it's really different. You don't want to clog your mind with certain things when it comes to like, oh, I have to hit the shot, I need to calculate it. You need it to be like actually, you need it to be just you thinking like end game in the moment, not your aim or anything like that. So there's a lot of different scenarios where this comes in, and like I said, angle shot I think is one of the best ways to really improve your aim and get it dialed in to really just learn like mouse control. What I mean by mouse control is like you're going to have jittery aim. Like you're not going to have like complete smooth aim without years of practice, and you're going to have to just, you know, develop that, not think about it. Like I said, leave aim training in. With the aim training, when you're actually in game, you're not thinking about aim training, you're not thinking about your aim, you're just thinking about what the scenario is in front of you and how do you attack that, right? And some of the best shots that you're going to ever hit are just going to be reaction shots, and that just comes with months and months and years of training and years of like getting better at the game. And like I said, when it comes to you as an individual, you need to focus on what you are struggling with, and that takes time. Not one sensitivity is best for everybody. Not one sensitivity is good for each game. I play on a range of sensitivities, and when it comes to aim training, and specifically aim labs, I noticed that it really doesn't matter what sensitivity I play on. It's just how I can control that sensitivity. Am I flicking really fast? Am I tracking? Well, maybe I want a slower sensitivity if I'm tracking, or maybe the time to kill is really fast so I can get away with a super high sensitivity and I don't have to be as like precise per se. It's all these different things that come into play, and what pretty much this whole month has taught me is that, you know, aim training, perfect. Warm up 15-20 minutes a day. Don't pay too much attention to your scores. That'll come naturally over time. Then when you get in game, just work on your movement, work on reading different scenarios, put yourself into different scenarios where you have to kill multiple enemies, and that's pretty much what's going to make you a better FPS player. And just playing a bunch of different FPS games, that's just going to help you out a lot. So that's pretty much my 1 month update. I'm going to continue aim training. Has my aim improved? The end all be all question. Yeah, it's improved, but it hasn't improved dramatically where I would say that it's definitely worth it for me to aim train. I would say that it pushed me over that level cap that I was struggling with, like where my aim hit that plateau. It just pushed me slightly over that level cap. And like I said, it's only been a month training for about 15-20 minutes a day, and it's pushed me over that level cap, that aim, I guess you could say, it's not fatigue, but that plateau that I was hitting, and it pushed me over that, and my aim is even better now. But then again, I'm not really thinking about my aim. Has my decision making gotten better because I'm not thinking about my aim in game? Is my shots just being better because they're just reaction shots? I'm listening to all these sound cues. There's a bunch of different things and different scenarios, and when it goes into you aim training and you just getting better all aim, and it's just not the end all be all. So yes, my aim has gotten better. I'm going to continue to aim train, and hopefully I can provide more tips and tricks when it comes to you guys aiming in Call of Duty and getting better on mouse and keyboard, and really just finding yourself when it comes to aiming and having that good aim that everybody wants. As always, guys, remember to stay blessed and stay humble, and I will catch you in another video. Peace.